I had people talking to me about strength exercises and training, but they couldn't deal with my back issues. So I'm like, is there someone or a place where I could get everything, because it's all connected. But trying to surf that information for yourself, man, it's exhausting. You know, you get so much conflicting information, so much misinformation, gimmicks and stuff. It's just, and so I just gotten to the point where I was absolutely frustrated, and my wife actually works with a patient, Dr. Hensel. And so she'd shown me this little Candida printout. You know, at that time, I'm like, I don't want to, you know, because it just sounded like another, oh, do this and yes, sham, exactly, do this and your problem will go away. And so by the time she came around again, like, look, I really think, I was like, at this point, I mean, I literally, the person I went to the last time before seeing him, I cried all the way home. My wife was driving, and I just broke out in tears, like, I don't understand. I'm doing everything I can to recover my health. And, you know, even being a man of faith, I'm like, God, where's the answer? And so my wife said, I really think that they could help. I didn't even want to do the paperwork. She did the paperwork. My wife filled out the entire questionnaire, made the appointment, and said, look, you know, it can't hurt to go see him. So when we came in and we sat right back here, I kind of lit in to Dr. Hensel, actually, the first time. Like, look, it seems like most of you guys just want to profit off of people's sickness. You know, I have no confidence in any of you. I mean, seriously, like, and so when I started to spill out my symptoms, and he looked at me and was like, I'm confident I can help you. I'm like, all right, okay, fine. He said, just come in for one consultation. And again, my wife had already done all the legwork. At that point, I couldn't be complaining that there's no solution, and when there's one right there, you know, ignore it. So came in for that first consultation, and he takes the supplements and he puts it on your belly and then pushes down on the leg, and you know, and I'm like, oh God. But something told me, just look, if you're going to do anything, just agree to it 100%. Give it 100%. You know, comply. Tell you, fine. I'll take your supplements. I'll follow you. And within a week of just doing the supplements and changing my diet and following that Candida, and obviously with the support of my wife, because she was in 100%, but then him being so accessible, like any questions I threw at him, he had answers to. And then of course the adjustments, and like people started noticing. Within 2 weeks, people at my church were like, what are you doing? And probably about 3 weeks before I realized I didn't need to take any leave. Moving around.
For these herniated discs.
Yeah. I mean, no. The herniated discs I had already, but now it's like it wasn't an issue.
Within 3 weeks.
Within 3 weeks. I mean, and it got to the point where I wasn't walking, but he got me up and moving within 3 weeks. And then, like, the first time I stepped on the scale, after like a week or two about being on the plane, it was like 10 pounds gone. And so I had people telling me, oh, it's just water weight, it'll come off. And I'm like, I don't think so. And then 15 pounds, 18 pounds, all this energy. But it wasn't just the physical therapy. It wasn't just the adjustments, it was him listening. You know, you took the time to ask, like, how is this affecting your life? What do you want back? And I can't tell you how many times I spent in tears in his office, because he was taking the time to really hear, like, what was going on with my body was affecting me. And then the information, learning about how your gut affects the way you think. It's just like, you know, it was just, it was like unlike any experience I've had before.
That comprehensiveness you're talking about, have you felt that there's anything out there?
No.
Like it?
No.
That you experience here?
No.
That's what's special about it.
Absolutely. I'm wondering, like, can he do this with everybody? Because he made me feel like I was his only patient. Like, you know, he's got a lot of other people that he deals with, but he's my doctor. It's like, so I had a hard time describing him to people. It's like, I'm not just going to, I got a wellness guy. He's my wellness guy. But talking to me about just thought, you know, taking the time, like, Kirk, are you journaling? Are you writing down your thoughts? Got to know me, got to know what I was endeavoring to do in business, listening to, like, how my relationships were playing out. I mean, while he's doing the adjustment, he's like, so how's your mom? You know, how's your son? You know, and so much weight, even as I was, like, losing literal weight, like, there was weight being dropped off in his office, man. And it just really, it got to be, like, his enthusiasm is, you know, that it's infectious, you know. And his staff, from the receptionist to Amanda, and it just, man, I really looked forward to coming here. It was like my weekly 2-a-week pep talk, adjustment. I submitted, like, okay, he's the teacher, I'm the student. Okay, so why not eat sugar, you know? And he would answer. If I emailed him a question, he would respond. If I texted him a question, he would respond. It just became like, okay, I got a friend. I have a partner, got a friend that really wants me to be well. Really, really wants me to be well.
Not just skeletal muscle.
No, he wanted me to be well. Care. And
so let's talk now. So take as long as you can.
well, so now,
Give us a little timeline.
I think I started seeing him in, I don't even remember, it seems like January of last year. It was, I mean, been with him for about a year now, I think, thereabouts. I'm horrible with dates and times, because for me, I look at it as seasons. And there was just a season of renewal for me. Like, every aspect of my life got better. And I know it's going to sound, you know, but every aspect of my life got better from seeing him. Communication with my wife got better because she was on board with what he was doing. And so she was seeing the results. And then she was seeing me follow the regimen. Like, following the diet to the letter. It was like, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? My kids got in, like, Dad, you know, so they know my supplements and they knew what I was doing. And so it kind of like the whole family pitched